Tengo solo uno.
God, I'm really quite sad. I don't know if this is a sad cry, really. That's what I need to work out. My bloodstream is going to be blueberry agave. I have to go get myself a cookie and some Lucozade Sport for some electrolytes.
That is an elite breakfast, though.
Good brekkie. Them girls have influenced me to the point of my fucking biscuit choice with my hot beverage. My hat hair. And then there's me, just a random little creator who talks about periods online. What a weird angle, I'm sorry about this. I was gaslit for years, dramatic or trying to bunk off school. I want to be in school, I don't want to be in debilitating pain at home, not being able to move, sleep, etc. Good morning, beautiful humans. Welcome back to a weekly vlog. I am so excited. We're starting the week on Monday, and this morning I've just been sort of freaking out a little bit. I've been trying to get on with my work. I've done my Spanish lessons for the day on Babbling, which I've been using. Yeah, now it's time to get ready. I am going to Cambridge today to do a talk, which is such a privilege. I'm very, very grateful that they have thought of me to bring on to discuss my experience. And I'm going to be basically on a panel with loads of professionals, and I feel like I'm going to learn a lot as well, like more than anything, which is so special because we're going to be talking about chronic menstrual pain, which I've been speaking on this channel about for the longest time. I mean, since forever, to be honest. I believe I have endometriosis. I thought I used to have PCOS. There is just not very much information or knowledge or research on women's health conditions because of misogyny in society and loads of other things. So yeah, that's literally what the panel is about today, to talk about reproductive health issues, chronic pain, and why the system just lets a lot of women down because of it. So yeah, I'm basically the little person who is currently going through this to sort of prove my point. I've been trying at it for almost 13 years now. And I've got nowhere. Well, I've not got nowhere, that's maybe too negative, but it's taken me so long to actually get heard. Like, I was gaslit for years, told that I was just probably over exaggerating and being dramatic or trying to bunk off school. I loved school, and I was like, I want to be in school, I don't want to be in debilitating pain at home, not being able to move, sleep, etc. But they don't take young people seriously or women seriously, and this is why I'm still undiagnosed to this day, and the pain is worse than ever. So yeah, we're going to go talk about that today. There's amazing people on the panel, like people who specialise in PCOS and endometriosis, who have probably had it before in their lives or it's affected their life in some way, shape or form. Let me see if I can get up who the people are, so we're clear before we go, because I feel like when I get there I'm just going to be an absolute like nervous wreck. So I really want to try and film as much as possible. My manager Tash is coming, and so is my boyfriend Aiden, so hopefully between us all we can get some footage for you guys. I know my anxiety is going to take over. So yeah, so the panel is called Reproductive Health and Chronic Conditions, and I'm going to be sat alongside Emma Cox, who is the CEO of Endometriosis UK, the leading UK charity supporting those living with endometriosis. I'm so excited to meet her. And Rachel Moorman, who is the chair of Verity, the UK's only charity for those living with PCOS since 2006, and she's had PCOS herself. Then Professor Harbinder Sandhu, who is a professor of health psychology at the University of Warwick and a consultant health psychologist, chief investigator and co-investigator on a range of studies funded by the National Institute of Health Research. It says that her research focuses on designing and testing complex behaviour change interventions in chronic pain and other long-term conditions, and she's a medical ambassador at Endometriosis Foundation. And then Dr. Nigat, who is a GP specialising in women's health, family planning and menopause care with over 15 years of experience in the NHS and runs her own private practice. She's the resident doctor on BBC Breakfast and ITV This Morning, as well as being a health content creator working with YouTube Health. And then there's me, just a random little creator who talks about periods online. But I'm trying to tell myself that they've asked me for a reason. There's no point in getting imposter syndrome because yeah, I've been invited for a reason. It's the Cambridge Uni. Like, this is so exciting. It's going to be filmed in the library. I'm going to cosplay a University of Cambridge student for the day. It's gonna be so nice to be in an education environment again. I miss uni so much. So yeah, I'm just overall very excited. I'm gonna start getting ready. I think I'm gonna start with my hair first because it will hold longer than my makeup, and I can like hairspray it up and tie it up to get it out of my face. And but yeah, I'm just trying to do things that are keeping me zen. I've been given the questions that they're going to ask, so I've been able to prepare a little bit, and a lot of the questions are directed at the experts, of course, so that's actually eased a lot of the pressure off me, to be honest. I'm just basically speaking about what I go through, so it's not really too taxing. I think it's just the anxiety of public speaking again coming into play, and because it's about me, you know, like I used to do drama and I always used to be like, why don't I like public speaking in like my lessons? And I'm like, because in drama, like I'm being another character, so I don't mind it as much, whereas like I'm actually playing myself in this panel, so it makes me more anxious for some reason. Me and Aiden are also leaving earlier, so I can get a blank street blueberry matcha on the way. What is wrong with me? Like, I am actually addicted to that stuff. My bloodstream is going to be blueberry agave. Right, after long deliberation, I have decided to go for all greens. I've got like forest greeny wide leg trousers, and then I've casualed it up with my New York City Sports Club green ombre jumper, and then I'm gonna wear it with my big naked knitted scarf. So I feel like this is gonna be super cute, see? I didn't want to be too like corporate and try and be like really professional. I was originally gonna go for a suit because that's sort of what I would go for, but then I was like, oh, what if everyone else is super casual, like in jeans and stuff, and then I've come like really over the top. So yeah, I've just been overthinking it basically, even though no one probably cares what I wear, and I haven't been given a dress code, so clearly it doesn't matter that much. But I think I'm just, yeah, in that panic mode. Overall though, I'm quite proud of myself for how I've dealt with today and this morning in particular, because usually I would be completely frozen, paralysed from the anxiety, but instead I've like been able to keep it at bay and do other things, which is a win. So I'm taking that as a positive thing for today, even if the talk doesn't go well. So we've made it to Cambridge, as you would have seen. We've just sat in this little coffee shop, like tea shop called Real Estate Co. Me and Tash just had some mint tea and brownies, and Aiden had an espresso. We're just literally around the corner from the Union, so we're going to go in there in a couple of minutes. Yeah, introduce ourselves to everyone, and then it's time to go. Excited?
Sure, yeah.
I'm a bit scared. I'm getting a bit scared now. This is the first time I felt like quite scared.
I feel scared.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in the crowd.
Okay, that's good. Good to know. Here we go. Is everyone excited? I am. Oh, it looks very scary. Health and my chronic menstrual pain online. I feel like it's important to share that because my aim is to empower other women to speak out and be resilient with this process, because it's taken me 12 years and I'm still waiting to try and get a diagnosis.
Take someone with you into the appointment and have them ask the questions if you feel you can't. To record the appointment so that you can go back and listen to it afterwards, and also then. I
guess the fact that I was so young and turned away, I think maybe is part of the reason why I've waited for so long, and it has taken me 12 years because I've been so scared and just kept it all to myself because I felt like I was making it all up in my head. Hi friends, it's very dark and dingy today. It's Tuesday morning. I didn't actually film anything after the Cambridge panel because it was late, and got back to London just after 9 o'clock. So I was very tired, and like after I do things like really out of my comfort zone, like that, like a Cambridge panel, which I still am like not over, I get really bad headaches and just want to sleep straight away. So that is what I did. I've just been catching up on work this morning and realised I haven't actually spoken to you guys about yesterday. It was absolutely amazing. I felt like I just absorbed so much information from the other women on the panel. They were so knowledgeable, working for endometriosis charities, PCOS charities. There was Dr. Nagat there from this morning. She was incredible. She's actually a GP herself, and she deeply apologized to me and for any other women who have had really bad experiences with their GP, but she is definitely a good egg and has brought like a tiny bit of trust back in me. I spoke a lot on the panel about like not being able to trust my GP and neglecting other parts of my health. I'm gonna hopefully have inserted some footage before this because they were, I believe, filming for their YouTube channel. So sorry if this is coming out a little bit later. I don't know how long it's gonna take them to get that, or if they can send the footage beforehand, but fingers crossed. Yeah, I feel like I spoke a lot more about like the physical, not just the physical implications, but more the mental psychological implications of living with a chronic condition, especially undiagnosed, because I constantly feel like I'm making shit up, even though I'm in debilitating pain that is affecting the quality of my life, and it has been the past 12 years. So yeah, it was really like emotional almost. Like sometimes I had to like detach myself from the conversation and what I was listening to, because I felt like I was literally going to burst into tears in front of everyone. And it's still like such a sensitive topic for me, because it's still something that I'm going through. I have no idea what is going on in my body. Everything points towards endometriosis, but it could be something completely separate. It could be a mix of things. It could be both endo and PCOS if I'm unfortunate enough. But yeah, I just feel like it's so amazing that someone saw how openly I talk about this online, whether that was on YouTube or Instagram, I have no idea. And they reached out from the Cambridge Debating Society, which I found out is actually the oldest debating society in the whole world. It's been around since 1815. I got to sign a little book, which you'll have seen, which is just incredible. Like my name's in the book with like loads of other amazing, huge people. There are some questionable people in that book, but obviously they're giving voices and the opinions of every single person. You know, that's the whole point of the debating society. But yeah, I couldn't recommend those people enough if you're also suffering with either endometriosis, PCOS, some sort of women's health issue that isn't taken seriously. They blurt out so much information, and some of them do that online as well, whether that's for their charity page or like Dr. Nigat does health content as well on TikTok and Instagram. So I will be following all of them. I will be documenting my journey. I'm hopefully going to reach out to some of them to come on my podcast, hopefully. So we'll see what I can do about that, because that would be absolutely amazing. Like I cannot even tell you the amount of information. Aiden was so cute. Like the fact that he wanted to come with me to support me, and he was genuinely so excited to like learn more about women's health, because he's obviously seen firsthand how awfully it's affected me. And he was sitting there writing notes in the audience. It just made me want to cry my eyes. But yeah, obviously it was a very female dominated audience, but there was quite a few male faces, which I was very shocked about, and that made me happy as well, because whether it is even just that their girlfriends or partners are going through it, or someone in their life, a family member, they've taken the time out of their day to actually learn about something that isn't affecting them, that they could. The medical world is male dominated, hence why these issues are occurring, and it's taken me 12 years to even get a diagnosis. Do you know what I mean? Like that was what the whole point of the panel was, to give women's voices and tell everyone about the awful situation that is women's health in today's society. In 2024, we're not taking women's health seriously. And like it was so interesting hearing so many stories that I completely related to, like other women going into their doctor's appointments all messy and like just going straight from bed, like not washing and stuff, because you're taken more seriously if you're not made up and got loads of makeup on and dressed really glam. Like I've gone to the doctors looking like shit because I want to be myself to be taken seriously, just for my depression, my mental health, for my period pains. Like it's actually crazy how much judgment you get from GPs, both male and female, just based on looks. Like it's actually, the misogyny is nuts. So it was really lovely to highlight that yesterday too. And I just couldn't be more grateful that I was picked, the little girl on the corner who was just basically blurting out all of my symptoms and things that I go through. But I felt like I had nothing of value to say. But the lovely Emma, who was sat next to me, reminded me that expertise is through experience. And I was like, well, I've had 12 years of experience of this, so maybe I am an expert in my own pain. So she gave me a really nice push when the imposter syndrome was kicking in, and the women were so lovely, and I feel like they were helping me come into the conversation. I felt like bad piping up because I wasn't an expert, I wasn't working for a charity, I don't know if I've got my condition. So yeah, I think that the imposter syndrome was definitely hitting in, and I started even bringing up a lot of the thoughts of, maybe I am making this up, all this shit that's been going on in my head since I was so young. They really made an effort to include me and get me speaking, because obviously that's a big, I was, I guess, the case study of what they were talking about, how long it takes to sort out women's health conditions, even when we're in debilitating pain and have a shitty life. Like my quality of life has been so rough for so long, and I've just had to deal with it because the system doesn't want to invest any money in women's health, even though 1 in 10 women have endometriosis and 1 in 8 have PCOS. That is crazy. That is so crazy. 10% of women. Oh God, it actually makes me so angry. But right, let's get on with the rest of the week. I'll stop talking about this. If you want to know any more information, please message me. Oh my God, I'm just mid doing my work. This is literally so embarrassing. I've just been crying my eyes out because a little message popped up from Dr. Nigat that was on the panel yesterday, and she just sent such a lovely little message, and I think it's like, I don't even know. I think because I've just been overthinking that I did shit yesterday. She just like gave me some validation. But yeah, I don't know, I think the whole build up of, God, I'm really quite sad. I don't know if this is a sad cry really. That's what I need to work out. I think she just validated that what I'm going through isn't fake, and that what I spoke about yesterday wasn't stupid, because I just like have started overthinking like that. I just didn't give any value in the panel. Does anyone else feel like this? Why am I like this? I bet all of the other panel people are so confident and happy in themselves, and they just went home, gone with their life. Like, I'm just gonna be thinking about this forever. This is what I mean. This is why I had to like switch off from some of the conversations yesterday at the panel, because I would have been like crying like this the whole time, and that would have been so horrible to listen to. Right, anyway, back to it. Right, all ready and raring to go. We're just about to head into Central. I've got something to do, and then thought I'd kill two birds with one stone and send my vintage stuff off at the same time. Right, so we're in Piccadilly, and my parcels have been posted, and now I'm just off for a little meeting. Got back, did a few hours of work on my podcast and YouTube, and now I am back out. I'm wearing my little blue hat again and my pull and bear jumper, and we are going to the Six the Musical like screening tonight. I'm meeting Aiden out. We're going to go get a sushi dog because there's one on the Strand and we absolutely love that place. We seem to always go before the theatre.
The leaves are falling, summer's coming to.
So we've ended up getting our classic sushi roll, well, sushi dog before the theatre. I feel like we keep doing that. But Six is literally just opposite. We've gone to the one right there, and there's already all of the press stuff going on. It's kind of giving me anxiety, but I'm just gonna eat my little roll. I went for teriyaki chicken with satay sauce, soy, there's like cucumber in there, spring onions, crispy onions, edamame and chili. It's delicious. So we've made it to the theatre. We just got in our seats and we're right in the middle in the stalls. How exciting. I actually really like this theatre. I was just saying to Aiden, you get loads of leg room in the Vaudeville Theatre, which I'm a big fan of. Meet my friend Jasmine, who I will introduce you to. We used to do theatre together, and we're meeting at a place called Soderbergh in Soho. Jack recommended it to me ages ago. The temptation to go and get a blueberry matcha afterwards, even though I'm literally just about to go get coffee. But yeah, so it's a really, really cute spot. It's like a Swedish bakery, and no one really talks about it, and I don't know why, because it's so cute and the coffee's so good. So that's a good recommendation. I'll show you what I get. I kind of fancy some food as well because I'm a little bit peckish. I'm excited for a nice little day. It's actually quite a social day. I'm seeing Amy afterwards for pasta too. It's on Berwick Street. Look how cute it is. So I had the loveliest time with Jasmine. I'm now waiting to meet Amy because I'm helping her go and shoot at a pasta restaurant I've actually been to before. It's called Desamore, and it's in Mercato Metropolitano in Mayfair, which is gorgeous because it's in like a converted church. So I'm just waiting here for Amy now. I just went into H&M quickly on Oxford Street to buy myself a belt because I actually don't own one at the moment. I've lost it for some reason. It was actually a really nice one from Motel Rocks, but I can't be bothered to spend that much on a belt, so H&M was perfect. And yeah, I completely forgot to introduce you to Jasmine, but she's doing absolutely amazing things. She's in Father Brown on BBC, I play her. She's in Vera and Platform 7, which is on ITVX that you can watch on, and yeah, she's currently in My Neighbour Totterer. I can't remember if I vlogged that week, but she's in the play that's in the Barbican at the moment, which is just so cool. So I'm very happy for her. Sorry that I'm playing with my eyelashes, they're coming off. I need to sort them out in a mirror somewhere. Yeah, I think me and Amy are going to go to get a pasta first, and then she said she has to also shoot some stuff for a coffee company. She said if I don't mind coming, and I was like, if I'm going to be getting free coffee and pasta, I will definitely be there. Haven't been in Central in a long time, like on my own, so it's been nice to like just absorb the atmosphere. I actually quite like it. I think Christmas was just so crazy here that I avoided it for so long, but it's actually nice when it's just a nice amount of busy. Look who I'm with. Oh, me and Amy together. We've just been to this random little coffee shop, and I think they do food as well, but it's all plant-based. It's called Plants by Deliciously Ella.
Very cute.
Yeah, the coffee's actually really nice. Is your
This
chai
is
nice?
really good. It's actually 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I need to start
Go
drinking
Deliciously
chai
Ella.
more. I forget that it's an option.
She also done really well, so she's got a cafe now. Wow.
Big slay. We're actually off to get pasta. I feel like I said that earlier. But it's called Mercato Metropolitano. There's ones in like Elephant and Castle and somewhere else maybe.
Yeah, I think there is 3.
I can't remember. I think it might be on that road. Is it? But this one's the best one because it's cute and it's like in a converted church.
Yeah.
So it's pretty inside. And there's loads of different like food vendors in there.
Oh my god, love.
I've tried a couple of them, but we're going to the pasta one, which I'm so excited for. I'm really hungry for pasta. Are you?
Yeah, she can't wait. I'm gonna eat today, I'm so hungry.
Oh god, Amy, you're doing me.
No breakfast here. Just to
Actually,
try
I did. I had blood tests the other day and I didn't have breakfast.
Really?
But it said don't, it's really stupid. It says like you don't have to drink loads, like, you know, usually for blood tests and stuff, it's like you have to have a litre of water before you go in and all this stuff. It's like you don't need to do anything different, but obviously every normal person would still have breakfast before 10:30. So afterwards I was like, I'm going to faint, so I had to go get myself a cookie and some Lucozade Sport for some electrolytes.
That is an elite breakfast, though.
Good brekkie. So I went for, what was it called? The tortelloni lasagna. Yummy. And then Amy's gone cacio e pepe.
Cacio e pepe. Keep saying carbonara, cacio e pepe.
This residents show like the actual cuteness of it in here. This is Amy working away. We're at this really cute little spot, Soho. I was saying I used to go here a lot in Birmingham.
It's the same one then?
I think so. Yeah, I'm like
It must
99%
be.
sure.
I think they do have a lot.
Really cute. I've got a matcha. Name, what's this? A little peanuts.
Yeah, I don't. It's some kind of donut, but it's like filled with a lot of cream, and then this is a Biscoff coffee for
Yum.
the content, you know.
Delicious.
I'm actually really full from the pasta, but
I really love this. You've had this coat for years, haven't you now?
it reminds me of shooting with you like years ago.
Did you have it even in Lincoln? No.
No.
Just after, maybe just early London days.
Yeah, it reminds me of a day me, you, and Karen
Yeah.
around South Ken area.
So cute. Oh my god. I have realised today that I actually need, oh god, my hair, my hat hair. Today I actually need connection with friends more than anything. I think I got myself into a little bit of a rut in January and just kept myself to myself. And I've seen my friend Jasmine this morning, spent some time with Amy, and now I'm like feeling really motivated and happy and like, I don't know, I feel like a really nice dopamine rush. My eyelashes are hanging off, so apologies about that. Yeah, I feel like this like rush of motivation, I don't know, I'm just feeling a bit of a nice drive today, which I'm gonna cling on to. Like honestly, most of my days have been 5 and below in January, like out of 10. So today we're feeling like a 9. So I literally am so grateful for that. I cannot even stress to you enough. Just from a little bit of friend connection, a little bit of girly time. And then I'm even socialising tonight. I'm going to be all socialised out. Seeing Jack and Ellie this evening with Jack's boyfriend and Ellie's date. I don't know if she want me to include that. I'm sure she won't mind. And then Aiden's coming as well. We're going bowling. We're going golfing, all in one venue called Lane 7. So you'll see that a little bit later. I'm just, yeah, as you can see, I'm feeling very chirpy. I'm grateful. I've just picked up this little Batiste parcel on the way up. Don't know what's in here. It says, please enjoy this top up of Batiste goodies, which is actually handy because I have just run out of all of my dry shampoo. What a kind thing to do. So I've got the original and the tropical. I really like the tropical because the scent is gorgeous. It's like coconut. Reminds me of holidays. But we all love Batiste. They are the saviours when I can't be bothered to wash my hair. Why is it such a chore? I wish it was, if it took so much less time than it does, it would be fine. And I enjoy the process of washing my hair and putting a hair mask in. It's just the aftermath, the drying. The drying and styling is what annoys me. Like, I woke up really early this morning to style my hair. Oh, it just takes so much effort. At least it stayed in though. The hairspray I use works wonders. It's from Hair Boss by Lisa. Really good hair care brand. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the toilet because I've been desperate, so I don't know why I set the vlog up before. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're excited for the end of January as much as me. I don't think I've ever felt this bad in my every January I've lived so far, so I'll be glad to say good riddance to it and just keep focusing on doing things that make me happy. Clearly meet up with people more because I just seclude myself and just sit inside and work all day. That's clearly not good for me after seeing the difference in my mental health today. And yeah, I'm gonna just crack on with some Spanish lessons and podcast podcast editing after I've been to the toilet.
Quite quick rather than I dread to think how long it would potentially.
I'm currently just editing my episode with James where we spoke about mental health for my podcast. Honestly, it's such an amazing chat. Like, I remember feeling like really good afterwards, and just listening to it back, I'm like, oh god, there's so many good points in here. So I'm really excited for that episode to go live. I'm just on my podcast game, like I'm a month ahead in advance editing, just in case anything crops up work-wise. I just feel really good about that. I just made myself a hot cup of tea, and you know, Sophia and Chintzia have literally influenced me to my core when I literally watched a short Bumble video that they recorded, I think on their YouTube channel. YouTube like automatically played when I was like tidying or something, and I heard Sophia say her comfort food was rich tea biscuits and tea, and the past couple of weeks all I've been getting is rich tea biscuits with my tea, and like, oh my god, it's such an elite combo. It's so classic. I love it so much. But yeah, it was just making me laugh. I was just sat here thinking like, I can't believe them girls have influenced me to the point of my fucking biscuit choice with my hot beverage. I'm not mad about it. I absolutely love them. The plan is to hopefully finish this podcast episode, which should be easy, do my Spanish lessons, and maybe some other bits and pieces. I really need to book. Me and my mum are going to Italy. I've said that I'm taking my mum away to Italy for her 60th birthday because I took my dad away for his 60th, and my mum has never been to Italy before, so she was like, let's go to Italy, to somewhere new that you haven't been to before. So I've been having a little Google, and I think the plan is to go to Verona, and then we can do like a little day trip to Lake Garda, and we're going to go for like a 4-day thing so she can fit it in with her work and stuff. So yeah, I kind of need to book those ASAP so that the ticket prices don't jump up. So maybe I'll try and do that if I have time before getting ready for tonight. I said earlier, didn't I, we're going for bowling and golf, and it's going to be like a quadruple day. Younger me was like so excited to like grow up with my friends and then go out in our couples or in our families or in our like friendship groups. I don't know, I just think because I had no friends that wanted to stay around when I was younger, I've always been like excited for these moments where we can all like bond with our loved ones, you know. God, I'm so sad. Right, I'm gonna drink my tea and see you later. Right, so we've just got back from lane 7. It was really nice to see everyone. So we did actually get to really do bowling because they kicked us off. Me and Aiden did the golf straight away. I tried a little bit of some loaded fries and they were really good, and the frozen margaritas were delightful. And then there was like this really creepy little no, it wasn't creepy, it was a very sexy room underground and filled with all sorts, dildos, sex toys, sexy masks, lots of things going on. But it was a really fun arcade, and you like load up a card and you get to play. Stopped by at Sainsbury's on the way home and I picked up a pizza because I'm really hungry, so that's fun. We're about to watch Traitors because it's Wednesday, which is the best day of the week because it means Traitors is back on, although this is the final week, which I'm very sad about. And I'm also enjoying Love Island All Stars, which I thought I was going to absolutely hate, but now I'm kind of addicted because I love seeing all of my favourite like people from Love Island just getting together and seeing how it pans out. I'm just enjoying it a lot, especially those from season 1 because it's given me like major nostalgia from when I first watched it back in my home room. Oh yeah, please just close, it's fine, thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy to be in my little comfies. I actually need to wash these because I think they've got a couple marks on, but they're so cozy from Cotton On.
La taza de té. Una tarta de chocolate dulce. Un zumo de naranja ácido.
Un bocadillo de queso. Una cerveza amarga.
¿Tomas café con leche o una taza de té?
I'm getting good at this. I'm gonna fuck up now.
Tú tomas 2 zumos y yo tomo solo uno.
Honestly, I'm getting so good at this. I actually love Babbel. God, they really need to sponsor me because I feel like I'm talking about them too much. But they have like loads of different styles. Like I feel like it's so different to Duolingo. The way they do it is just amazing. Like each of the different, there's like different modules, and then they teach you in different ways. So you're making sure you're doing your listening, speaking, reading and writing. all at once, but in different like fun ways, so it's not boring every single time. Like, I'm excited every week to do my Spanish lessons, and I try and do like 9 lessons a week, and some of them are really short, so 9 seems like a lot, but it's not actually too bad sometimes, and I usually exceed that too because I love doing them so much I get addicted. And they do like games as well to like recap the modules you've done.
No tomo agua.
Agua is water, of course. I'm doing food and drink at the minute. I know this is something I'm actually kind of familiar with because of traveling to Spanish speaking countries.
¿Tomáis un jugo de naranja?
That's orange juice. So this one I've like sort of flown through, but ones where it's like directions and like the basics that you usually learn when you're at school, like, hi, I'm Charlotte, I speak Spanish and I'm from England, and all this sort of stuff. Like, it went through all of those classic things. I learned French at school, and it's one of my biggest regrets. The French language is so sexy, but Spanish is a lot more practical. There's more Spanish speaking countries. Oh well. Tomamos.
Tomamos el tren a París.
It's interesting seeing the different accents they also use, but I like it because it gets me used to the reality that you could literally go up to anyone and they have a different accent. I'm doing numbers now. 3 + 4 is 7. But they're all a bit written in Spanish.
There's no way. Have my golden bone. And listen when I say you wanna replace me, baby.
That is actually the reason why I have to listen to podcasts and not music, because I actually take about a year to do my makeup. I'm just dancing around and singing. And obviously I can't put mascara on properly when I'm doing that. What a weird angle, I'm sorry about this. I'm actually off to a Pilates class today with Wild Deodorant and Coco's Organic, which are a coconut yogurt brand. I'm very excited. So I'm going for like a little wellness chat with the nutritionist, and then we're doing Pilates class. And then I believe we're having little like coconut bowls afterwards, which is yummy, like coconut with like yogurt. So I've just done some like light makeup, basically just popped on some brows and mascara. I need to find my lip balm. This one, or maybe I'll use this lip oil. It's really nice. It's from Revolution, so it's really affordable. Oh yeah, just had a little message saying Aiden's presents arrived downstairs. Pick that up on the way back. But yeah, so I'm going to Studio Anatomy in Hackney. It's a little bit of a trek for me, to be honest, but I'm really excited because I haven't done a Pilates class in a while and I really like them. I just feel like they're very my kind of type of exercise. But there's only going to be 10 of us, so I feel one, honoured to have been thought about, like that they've chosen to invite me out of 10 people. Like, that's actually just crazy to me. And 2, it will be really intimate, and hopefully I'll see some familiar faces or make some new friends. It makes me feel a lot less intimidated when there's like a smaller group, weirdly, even though it's more one-on-one. Yeah, I just sometimes get really overwhelmed. Like last night at the Lane 7, it was amazing. I had a really fun time, but it was very overstimulating and I feel really stressed out around lots of people and the loud music, the lights, everything going on. So it'll be a very relaxing, chilled event. And then I think I'm randomly about to get booked in for a spray tan because there was a last minute cancellation. So we're getting a spray tan today after. What a lovely day. I love this for me. I'm actually getting my hair the root tint done in a couple of weeks because look, they're starting to grow back and my hair is very greasy right now, so I'm hoping it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't actually look that bad in person, but on here, maybe some more dry shampoo needs to go in. I need to find an outfit. I'm gonna wear some gym stuff, I think. I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear. Maybe my little purple set from Cotton On, because I felt really sexy in that when I wore it last. Oh my god, the blue light, and why does my camera do that? Right, I'm almost at the Pilates venue and I'm scared I stink. So this event was to celebrate the new Wild refillable natural shower gel. The scents are amazing. I love them just as much as the deodorant. And then we had this little brekkie and like wellness talk afterwards. Oh my god, guys, I actually completely forgot to vlog earlier. That Reformer Pilates class killed me. Like, I actually destroyed my soul. Like, I've wanted to do that for so long, and those classes, and yeah, it was nice. It was so, I'm so grateful that Wild and Coco's Organics allowed me to do that today. It was such a beautiful studio, and yeah, it was really fun, and I definitely want to do it again. But they definitely jumped in at the deep end. Like, everyone in there looked like they knew what they were doing, like they were advanced, and the class seemed advanced. Everyone like got up and they're like, our bodies were all shaking. Hello.
Hi.
So I would highly recommend. How's your day been?
Very good, thanks. How's your day been? How's you? Or you?
I got some tulips. They're looking a bit worse for wear. But they should perk up hopefully tomorrow. I just love them in the little strawberry vase. Hi guys, so it is Friday and I have just gone to meet up with a new friend. How exciting. So I went and met Sophie. We went for a little coffee date for the first time. It was really cute. I'm getting a bit embarrassed, so I have to, no, keep going. Yeah, I'm just walking home now. I just grabbed me and Aiden some lunch from the shops. And yeah, it's just so nice to meet people. Like, Sophie just reached out on Instagram. I thought that was so nice because I'm too scared to reach out to people. What a wonderful little morning. We like really got on, and we've already planned to meet each other next week. I feel like it's really hard to like make friends in London, so now I need to go back and do some podcast editing and sort through all of my emails and stuff so I can have a nice chill weekend. I actually don't know why I get so embarrassed vlogging, like when I've been doing this for literal years. I think it's just when people are around my age, I'm like, oh, they're going to be horrible and judge me. But most of the time they don't even care. They're just getting on with their day. So that's all good. I literally just passed the bus stop I got sexually assaulted by the other week. I ended up doing some work after I came back from meeting Sophie, and now we're getting ready for the Traitors a few hours early. And we decided to have a cheese board for dinner to celebrate the end of the Traitors. And then we get some grapes and some crackers, a little cranberry sauce. Gotta find something to watch before the Traitors. Just on my way to Richmond on this fine Saturday. I was actually planning on just like doing absolutely nothing, maybe scrapbooking, doing some tidying today. I've just had a lot of like plans and things going on, and I wanted some time to myself, but Aiden was playing golf this morning with his friend, so I thought I would come this way, and I think I'm just about to spot him on the platform. Just having a lovely little walk around Richmond, down by the river, and then we're going to go to the park and see if we can spot some deer. On our way to Boom Battle Bar in Wandsworth for a little Sunday date day. Carrie was originally meant to be coming, but she's now not in London anymore, so it's literally just me and Aiden. Been to the Wandsworth one before actually, when it first opened, didn't we? And we started off with beer pong, we did the shuffleboard and augmented reality darts. I feel like that's all we did. And then we had a bit of food and then left. Also have axe throwing, mini golf, and one more thing that I've forgotten about. But yeah, I'm really excited. So we're just in the mini golf section of Boom Battle Bar. We just tried to do the hole before and it was so hard. And this one you have to like pop them in these things and try and shoot in the target, which I feel like I'm really shit at, and then it comes out and you do the rest of it. Ready? I think they're all different on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is cool. New little one. You like put all your balls in at the same time and you race, and then you come out as like first, second, third, or fourth. This is my favourite game in here. It's the augmented reality darts. So you can pick different like games, and they're all very different. So playing this game called Lives, and you have to like beat the other players' like previous score. Aiden just absolutely whooped me, so we're playing again because it's actually really fun. It's like quite quick pace, which is nice. And just like that, it is the end of the week. I am just about to get into bed to actually do some editing, help my Monday self out by starting some editing early because I'm still feeling a little bit awake. And Aiden's sitting watching the NFL in the other room, so I thought might make myself useful and do some work. I actually really fancy it, like I enjoy it a lot, so it's my favourite thing. The editing part is my favourite in my job, which is very strange because a lot of people prefer the creative elements and filming themselves, but mine is just editing and piecing it all together, I think, because it like finalises whatever work or thing that I've been doing. And then the plan is to finish this book tonight, so I'm going to give myself like maybe an hour of editing and then finish my book. Bish bash bosh. A lovely end to the week. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'll see you very soon for another video. I feel like I've been very on it. I've definitely had a video going out every week on a Wednesday and an extra Sunday one here and there, so I'm very proud of myself. I hope you're enjoying the regular, consistent YouTube uploads. I've missed doing them so much. I hope you're all doing well. I love you all. If you've watched to this point, please comment a yellow heart if you have, and I will see you next week for a brand new video. Bye!